Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick and today guys we're jumping down into the charts for Solana. We'll be taking a look at the SOL token on the daily and weekly timeframes, really taking a look at the macro picture in the bear market and where I think the bull market potential sits here when it comes to Solana. Now as I get into today's video, if you do find it useful and informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so you will be kept up to date with absolutely everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, what are you waiting for? Check it out, linked in the description down below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free, and I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. So why not go ahead and check it out? Let's jump right down into today's video, kicking things off with the bear market structures. So as we come into here, this is Solana paired up with USDT. We are using Binance as our data source here, as it has a lot of the history of Solana. We can see that we have or in the process of a three-wave corrective pattern to the upside. Once complete, I suspect we probably will be looking for further downside price action, at least in the short term. In terms of our bear market so far, this bear market rally to the upside is still looking quite corrective. I do think we have the potential for a rally to the upside in the coming weeks. Probably going to be looking at a green October, I would have thought, with approximate target range being up here at $43 to $54, and that will basically look to complete off a internal three-wave pattern here, and that I think all in all will actually be bringing us an end to this full correction that we had seen slightly longer term. And you can see here that this would basically put us right in here, and you see how those things overlap, those two yellow boxes. Essentially this is a three-wave correction from the downside all the way up to that higher range. So for me, I think the bear market rally that we're currently experiencing will finish approximately $43 to $54. From there, I expect us to move on down. Now, $8 is the existing bear market low point for Solana. It is possible that we lose this, but we do not know for certain until times progress a little bit more. If we are to lose this low, then we will probably drop down more towards the $5 level. But again, we'll keep a close eye on it. For now, it is possible that the bear market low is in for Solana, and that was back in December of 2022. However, we need to be a little bit mindful just in case things here do take a bit of a turn and we keep on taking a dive when it comes to the price action of Solana. So just be very mindful that I am expecting a bear market rally in the month of October, a little bit further to the upside, $43 to $54, then potentially still coming down back to either double bottom, testing these existing lows with the fair value gaps, or potentially going down into a new bear market low point for Solana. There's a lot of reasons for this. We do see a lot of selling pressure potentially on the horizon for Solana, everything from the FTX liquidations through to just general market conditions and wider economic climate that the world finds itself in. We potentially do find ourselves with a potential for further downside on Bitcoin, which will lead altcoins into bleeding out a bit more as well. Positive news is there's no reason from a technical standpoint that $8 has to be lost. So if it does get lost and we do go down lower, it will just be because of the market conditions at those particular moments in time. Ultimately, it's possible right now that the bear market low is in, and all we have to do is retest some of these existing lows, specifically around the support levels of around $14 to $16 or so dollars. That there would be a pretty nice place for us to find a nice healthy correction, more accumulation, and then a continuation to that move to the upside. That will bring us, of course, into the bullish market for Solana. So all in all, we can see and we can acknowledge that we had a really good run to the upside back in 2021. This was a 25,000% move for Solana. Now, under these particular patterns, and specifically the impulsions that you see here, we have a nice healthy correction to the downside where we come down to that $8 level. Okay, we'll go ahead and actually make sure I get this on the $8 level here. I have to zoom in just a little bit because I think we've just missed off that little wick low there. You can see, just going to move this to $8 flat. There we go. Okay, that means that our correction here is potentially over. Like I said, the bear market low could be in. That means that our next bullish market in that C wave pattern should mirror that of the A wave, which means we have a 25,000% chance for or a potential rally for Solana to the upside, and that could be very, very lucrative. Okay, so as we can see, we're still potentially finding the upper areas of resistance on those EMAs and the moving averages, but the potential here for Solana to move upwards is quite healthy. We can see a potential double top on this 618. That would be putting us around that $259 level, and obviously the 786 at $617. So we can see here, just before even talking about going for a 1-to-1, would be a very healthy move to the upside overall. We would see this as a potential 3,000% move upwards towards 7,500. And of course, 25,000% would put this at $2,000 per token, which would be a very, very healthy return on investment. However, I do think there's going to be a strong chance that Solana fails to reach such high expectations. This is simply because it requires a lot of demand and shrinkage of the supply in order to push the price to those kind of levels. Everything comes down to supply and demand, and ultimately a $2,000 Solana would require a significant amount of total value locked, shrinkage of the supply, reasons for it to be locked up, and of course an increase in demand that dwarfs what we have seen previously. It's going to be very, very tough to see. But technically speaking, it is a possibility that if we were to mirror the existing move that we saw back in 2021, that $2,000 would be on the horizon. Ultimately, though, I think a double top, it would be a very healthy position upwards towards that $617 target. For me, I think this would be a nice healthy return on investment between 3,000 and 7,500% ROI. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Do you think $2,000 is a bit too optimistic, or do you think actually, yeah, $2,000 sounds just about right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you found this video useful and informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Until the next one, have a fantastic day.